Well, hey there, YouTube, and welcome to a very special snack time with Petey. But aren't they all special? Today we went to Menards. I had to pick up some stuff. And Menards is the place I like to go instead of Home Depot. I love just looking around at Menards. They have like a drill bit aisle with some drill bit stuff, and I can see here's a lithium ion rechargeable miniature screwdriver drill thingy for $70. we usually find that stuff for like $4.99 at Goodwill. So today's snack time is a very special south of the border tribute. It's hot. I just shut the air off and I'm hot. We went to Supermercado. What is it called? Fiesta Market in Bolingbrook, Illinois. And it used to be like a family place, and they had like Corvuoso Gourvus still at 69 cents, like mucho gudo, beef tail, and hoof snake, the nails of the beef's toe, 59 cents a pound. And they had cheap good deals. We would go there. We would get yarritos, orange and tamarindo, 99 cents. So we would buy that stuff. And anyway, we went back there today. I had to go to the Menards, which is in like a couple towns over. So we said goodbye to Kita and then headed over there. And on the way out of Menards, I'm like, there's that Mercado, that Fiesta Market, and it used to have really good deals. So we went in there, and it's changed. The Sinaloa, the Los Zetas are fighting in there while you're shopping, and they're having a meat war. All of the prices are going up and up against each other. Chicken de polos. Would you like chicken finger? I give you the finger, $90 for one fingers, you know. And they're like, beef tripes, $17.99 per ounce. Like, it's unbelievably overpriced. So I was like, man, we got to get out of here. And then I see this stack of alcoholic refreshment, canned fruity refreshment, and it says like unos 99 and then it says 366 millilitros. So I'm like, is this seriously $1.99 for a 6-pack of these cans? And then I'm reading it, and it's like, ingredients: sparkling water, second ingredient, tequila. And it's like, oh, I'm 5.4%. Oh, are you? Yeah, 15.4%. And they probably have the psychedelic worm in there too. That's all not true. Anyway, I'm looking at this, and it's like too good to be true, because the third ingredient is grapefruit. I don't even know what it's called, this stuff. It's like, and so me and my wife, I'm like, if this is really $1.99 for a 6-pack, like, I'm buying this whole thing. I'm buying. It was taller than my wife, right? Yeah. This stack, it was like a case by case stack going up to the ceiling of this stuff, and no one had bought it. So then I go, wait a minute.
Because they were not the 6-pack.
They were like bundled. They were individually shrink wrapped into 6-packs, as well as having the little Duck Duck Goose Killer holder on top. So I'm like, I was just like, you know, I had been up for 2 days basically. I didn't really sleep last night, and I forgot to take my last dose of medication too. So when I woke up, I was in WDs, and I had the shit really bad. I was all shaky, and so I had an extra dose today. So I was high as a fucking kite because I didn't sleep, and I was continuing to take my meds. And my heart's all pounding, and then it was, what was it? This fucking booze, right? I'm looking at it, and it says 366 millilitros or some shit. I'm like, wait a minute. 366 millilitros, that's a fucking can. It's $1.98 a can of this shit. Like, that's why they wrote the La Junta came in. And they're banking on the fact that you're going to be so dumb. You're some fucking, you weren't born in America. You come from a Mexico, or they don't read. They don't know how to read English. Excuse me. They know how to read their mother tongue, obviously, but they're up against it. So they come here and they see this 6-pack of $1.98, and they go, "Oh goddamn dog, we're having a fucking party tonight," and they throw a case in their cart, and then they have to either be like, "No, I'm not a baller," in front of their crew and let their old lady get embarrassed, or get out the credit card and like start a serious looking for a third job.
GoFundMe.
Huh?
A GoFundMe.
A GoFundMe. Yeah. So that's the I've got. We looked, and I found those mazapan, not marzipan, mazapan, and it's made out of a fucking peanut. These little mazapan cakes that have a rose on them, they're individually wrapped. They look like a coaster from one of those little strawberry kefir bacteria culture drinks that you can get with the baby alligator on it, with the soccer uniform and the googly eyes. Kunti or whatever, bubbly boobledy, and they'll have an alligator going like quack quack. I don't know if you've ever seen that shit. It's some kind of cultured bacteria, and they have them. They're called like smack. Like, is it real? Like, can you fucking cook that shit up? Can you smoke it too? Somebody I know, not me, tried to freebase sleeping pills because they had to get back to their job because they couldn't sleep, and so instead of like freebasing like coke, like some people are like, "Oh, my life, I can't handle it," or "I really love the rush," so I cook up this guy cooked up, and I guess it was like all blue bubbling, and like he tried hitting on it. It was like it gave him this horrible speedy like heart attack thing happened, and he couldn't sleep, and it wasn't me. Anyway, we have I couldn't find any decent snack. They had those peanut mazapans for 99. So we've got. I gave in because I think the drinkos, whatever this stuff is, it's supposedly 5%. I've got a can in the freezer. We've been like working on cooling it down. It's like the demon core. So yeah, we're gonna be having. I figure what we'll do is I've got a digital scale here. I just cleaned it. I'll turn that on. We'll go to grams mode. And I'm going to tear this. What's that, baby?
I would just do the package, not
Just do the package?
yeah, and then
Okay.
just pour them into that. So tear it with the package.
Okay. Tear it with the package on. I got 1 1/8 gram.
Or tear it without the package on.
Tear this.
No. Give me this. Tear it. Now. Tear it.
It's 0.
Okay, now put the thing on.
Okay. Somebody's been bought a second can of the. Okay, so we got 1 1/8 ounce and 31 grams.
Then you
See,
open
this is some bullshit because it says I'm supposed to get my fucking 32 grams. Oh no, 28.3. I'm over. Okay, 28.3. We got to write that down. So now what do? I gotta pour them out into this filthy fucking bedpan that Donna brought home from her job at Goodwill. Now I weigh the package.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you see how much you.
See how much they fucked me for? It's 2 grams.
Okay. So then you.
So it was 28. I said it was supposed to be. All right. So now we're gonna count these. Do you count that as one Dorito? You want to give me another? I guess I can put it on the scale. I just really cleaned it. So we got 1. Is that 2? But it's broken off. See, that's how they. 3 kind of like we're going in size. 3, 4. So we're gonna figure out 5. 6. This is a good one. It hasn't been broken. Kind of a 7. That's almost a half. 8, almost a perfect 8. Little triangle UFO missing. This guy is in trouble. I can't call that 9. I'm gonna call that 8. 9, 10, and we have here like 11, 12 basically. I mean, if you want to look at that, what's left over? Is that 2 Doritos?
I would say it's one.
So you get 12 fucking Doritos for 50 cents. Mind you, I'm not complaining because the Dorito it's the best. I mean, they don't make tacos out of Clancy's Stackers. They don't. But they make tacos at Taco Bell out of Doritos. And if you haven't seen the video, we watched this video. What was that called today? Operation Baja Blast. Look that one up. I sent it out to a few of my friends to make up for the link I sent out the other day. I was watching a documentary about a guy who makes equipment to talk to the aliens. And I was like, I emailed all my buddies. I CC'd everybody in the same line. I'm like, man, you got to check this out. And as soon as I hit enter, I went back to watching it exclusively. And they were like, and he was totally gay. Like, he was the gayest man that ever wished that the aliens were there so he could be gay with the aliens. And I'm like, oh my God, I just CC'd this very funny. And he doesn't come out of the closet till like 8 minutes through the 16-minute documentary. And I just got done like sending it to everybody. And I'm not a.
Well, the point was, the problem wasn't that he was gay. The problem was that you probably sent your link and didn't even say anything.
I didn't know. So it seemed like I'm sending this link to my buddies because this guy was out, and that's great. But that wasn't the reason why at all. And I didn't see it coming. And then I was like, how could I not have seen it coming with this guy? So it was really funny. It was a really funny, awkward moment here, and I hope my friends didn't think that I'm coming on to them or something. But yeah, we have a dozen Doritos. These are the best. 2 for $1. Actually, 12. Did we come up with 12 for 24? Buy them by the baker's dozen. And get 24 for $1. Oh my God. You can just get high just sniffing that. It's so good. The fucking nacho cheese. Are you kidding me? Doritos? There's nothing better. And that was like the forbidden fruit. Like my little brother, he got Doritos. And it was like, don't touch your brother's Doritos. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Where's my fucking Doritos? You know? And my dad was gone, so I could say shit like that. I just would have to kind of try to mitigate a little bit the profanity. So yeah, in honor of my younger brother, who I really do admire, I really do look up to him as a good person, a strong example, and he's kind of a teacher. He does this like hockey sports thing with the church, and I admire all his gumption and activities, and that he does actually, he's active in his life and he does something with his life. But man, if I would have gotten fed on all those Doritos, there's no telling what I could have done. Anyway, yeah, Bjorn's the coolest. I've got 2 brothers, and there's the one guy who, instead of Doritos, he likes crack cocaine. And it's not funny. It's, him with his going to the casino and gambling and bragging about his stories of overdosing and getting a ride from the courtesy shuttle from the casino back from the emergency room to finish gambling. He was like, I was going for a Slim Jim. And then you fucking died? How was it? I guess the Slim Jim isn't going to feed the fucking bulldog. When you're like 60 years old and you're, like insisting that your wife give her half of her fucking check to go to the goddamn fucking casino and give it to these fucking people. Anyway, I'm the type of guy who feels guilty and has to fucking count his Doritos. So that should tell you something about the other side of the gene pool. What do you say? Should we get the mystery beverage? I have no idea what this stuff is called.
Keep some of that just in case you need it.
What?
Keep some of that in that glass in case you need it.
Oh. Oh my God.
Can I pour it out, or are you gonna do that?
No wonder he went on the straight and narrow and did that hockey camp. Hmm. These fucking name brand Doritos are ridiculously good. Oh. What was that, baby?
Nothing. You're pouring it out, not me.
I'm like tripping on dopamines. These fucking chips are so good. Oh, you poured it out?
No, I did not.
Okay, here we go. We've got Salukita Paloma. Contains 5.8% alcohol by volume. Made with tequila, silver, and natural flavors. Government warning. Ingredients: carbonated water, tequila blanco. Tequila blanco. Cane sugar, eh? We got the cane sugar. We run it through the booger sugar machine first. Purify it through our nostrils for you. Grapefruit is the next ingredient. Grapefruit juice concentrate. Lemon essential oil. Citric acid, salt, sodium, benzoate. So this is Salucita. Salukita Paloma. And I bet you this stuff is going to be really good. I love grapefruit. Isn't that right, honey?
Yes, we love grapefruit.
My favorite fruit is that grapefruit. Grapefruit. Oh, yeah. Have one of my 12 only chips I ever have in my whole life. Bjorn had all the rest. All right, here we go. So the pour is, it looks just like Aldemar Benner brand. Oh, we got a little pinky. We got a little Sex on the Beach here. A little bit of the old.
Didn't rinse the glass.
What do you call it?
Wine.
One of those vodka drinks where they have the
I don't know. I don't drink.
sunny
Try it.
seaside on the
Will you try it?
Alabama Slammer. It's got the pink here. It's a whole new Paloma delight. Thank you, Gomti, for ruining. I mean,
I'm not going to put the glasses
infusing
in the
your
freezer.
little bit of flair into the project.
That was you.
Okay, here we go. Here, you're going first.
Great. And I didn't put any of these glasses in the freezer.
Schmengi on the beach.
Oh, it's good. You're going to like it.
Have more. She's totally lying. It's the Schmengi that's getting you.
I am not. You're going to like it. If I like it, you're going to like it. It's probably the sugar.
It smells like
It tastes just like
bubbly lemonade.
it
Like,
tastes like grapefruit pop. It's good.
oh,
Told you.
oh man, it's this instant heartburn, super hangover regret. This, it's $2 a can. So Lucata Paloma, I think that's how you call it.
I
And
think
it's got,
I think the C is a C. So Lucita.
man,
Paloma.
you know what? I have to tell you, this fucking, it goes with Doritos better than Coca-Cola. Oh my god. This is so
You thought
good.
I was lying. It was good.
This is the best snack time. This one here. It's the tastiest. This is the best fucking snack I've ever had in my life. And you did it with the little Schmengi on the beach there.
I did
A little
that.
pink floating in
You
there.
did that. You
from the
put all
wine.
the glasses in the freezer, not me.
I'm trying to remember what that drink is called though. It's like grapefruit juice. It's like yellow, but then there's some red in it too. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no clue.
It's not a hurricane. It's not a kamikaze. It's like a
Screwdriver? I don't know.
no.
I
A
don't-
bay breeze. Any of them breezes. It's like they put vodka, then they put grapefruit juice, then they put cranberry juice at the top. So it kind of does that as you drink it. You with a straw and smoke your fucking giant. What are those cigarettes that those women have?
Maybe Slims?
Well, they're real long. They're like sipping out of their straw.
Is that your razor sting?
Let me tell you about the depression. It wasn't very depressing with all the hooch I had to drink. We went to Jimbo's place.
So yeah, you've got to. You could make this if you took silver tequila and didn't go crazy with it. Did like a grapefruit pop. Squirt is bad. We put Squirt up against the Aldemar Benner. I would say get Aldi grapefruit, pour that, a little bit of tequila, and then add lime and maybe grapefruit. There's this trick you can do if you look up how to make your own Mountain Dew, where he peels the rinds of watermelon, oranges, like 6 oranges, 2 grapefruit, and 2 lime, and then he puts sugar all in it and stirs it and lets it sit in a fridge for a day, or maybe it's just out, I don't know, but the sugars pull the oils out of the citrus, and you end up with this sugar that's this syrup that's got all the infused oomph from the grapefruit, and then you can add that to sparkling water and make your own. But like I said, if you wanted to make your own drink like this, I would think it would be a dash of. Try it with the Dorito honey. With the actual tequila into a good quality grapefruit soda, and then you could spice that up by squeezing a little bit of lemon, adding a dash of grapefruit juice if you keep that in your fridge, and I do. I always have one type of juice, and that's
Grapefruit juice.
ba-doom-tsh. Like the 100% white grapefruit juice is what I'm interested in. I do not deal with that pink cocktails. No. It's better than nothing. And I know some people are weird about grapefruit. They're like, it tastes like puke.
That's me.
The citric acid is too much. Think about orange juice and just
Pretend.
keep going down that road, and you end up at grapefruit. Oh, and it's so much better. But when I'm having, I almost think making a cocktail would be the way to go. Blend the grapefruit with the orange and a little bit of lime and a little bit of grapefruit in it. Forget the tequila, you don't need it. This guy in the Make Your Own Mountain Dew video, he has some kind of caffeine pills that he broke up and put in there. And I'm like, yeah. Are you sure those were caffeine pills, or was it just cocaine? Because he's like, it really packs a punch if you have a glass. And it's like, yeah, well, I saw you put like an eighth of an ounce of that powder in there.
I'm done. I don't drink that much.
Man, this has been by far the best episode. I mean, for me. Maybe other episodes were more fun to watch, but this is really a treat. Isn't this good?
Yeah, it's very good.
No wonder it's $2 a can. This is the best stuff I ever drank coming out of a can. The best. Absolutely delicious. Citrus cocktail with a splash. I mean, it's 5.8% alcohol, they claim. I'm coming down to the end of it. We split it. Do you feel a buzz from it?
I don't know.
A little bit, maybe.
Maybe a little, but I don't think so. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the thing about this is, if you got out of hand with it, it's a tequila hangover. Now, silver tequila, I don't know. I've always kind of leaned towards it's not necessarily the alcohol, but it's what else is in the drink, and if there's a lot of sugar, and there is a lot of sugar in this, so I would think that those sugars are going to bounce off of whatever is in that tequila that's going to come back and bite you, and just kind of up the ante a bit. So as far as this type of thing, I would say drinking a 12 pack of them after you burn through a 12 pack of Bud Light, you'd probably really fucking regret it. I'm just gonna say. This is a treat, and at $2, I wish I knew how to pronounce it.
I think it's Salucitas.
Salucita.
Is it S-A-L?
Like a salute.
T-A-S-I?
Like a salute, but a salute. Salucita. Salucita. S-A-L-U-C-I-T-A. Salucita Paloma. God damn, was this good. And I'll tell you what, I was going through that the Mercado, the supermercado that had been taken over by the Los Zetas. There was actual drug war with the Sinaloa cartel while we were in there. In between the Hulkin and the chicken stuff. But the chicken steak, they had chicken steak on sale. I want to see those. They must be really, really lean. Very small, tiny steak. But we were in there, and what was I getting at here?
I don't know.
They didn't have anything good. All the snacks were like $3 or $4.99. It was like tambaritos, and it had some duck playing a harp, but like shooting bows out of it, and the other like gay-looking ducks on the packaging. Like weird, like a lot of weird snacks in there. Like this is a big thing that looks like a strawberry vagina. But when you open it, then a big cola bottle comes flying out of it. Like they had a lot of weird fucking, what do you call them? There was people walking out of there with piñatas. They had a flavor of, it was like, and it was pink. And my wife's like, oh, that's, what did you say it was? Strawberry.
Guava? I don't know what
It's
that means,
guava.
but I've seen that
And I'm
before.
like, no, I have no idea what it is. It's a new kind of Yarritos. And it's like wacka wacka squawk whack or something. And I was like, there's this pink shit. And she's like, oh, that's guava. And I'm like, no, I can read. This was like whacking
Well,
shrinks
the way
and
you said
click.
it was like guavarito or something. Like it was just a little bit.
It was some
guava,
kind of
different.
rito, and it wasn't guava. It was some kind of fucking like wacka wicka chickalicamin. And I was like, what? But so yeah, there is a pink or red flavor of Yarritos. It's unidentified to white mankind. I have no idea, and I don't say that proudly. My parents were Swedes. What can I say? Sorry. Columbus used Viking maps. So yeah, speaking of Sinaloa, man, you know what? This tastes like a margarita. It really does. It's got that. It's the tequila. That's what I'm tasting. God damn, Donna, here. Help me out with this hangover I'm going to have tomorrow. Drink a little bit more of that and get that tequila buzz going.
So I can have a hangover tomorrow?
It gives you, it's a great buzz, the tequila. This was by far, it was $2 for a can of this, and I'm telling you, there's no way this is 5.8% alcohol. It's got to be higher than that. Which I'm not saying, oh, that's good, but for $2 a can, and you got to split it with the Dorito Queen over here. What did you eat? 16 3/8 of one. I measured up and weighed them out. Nobody else sees the fucking humor in that. That I weighed out a 50-cent bag of Doritos like it was product. Petey's Smack House. Anyway, I hope you guys had fun. This stuff is unbelievably good. I'm actually going to steal the car keys, go drive the car through the front window of Fiesta Market, and do the Swedish Familia discount, the 2-finger discount on the Quinta La Cuaso Las Palmas La Sarita Catila. What is it called?
Not that. Salicitas Paloma.
I gotta go before I get in trouble. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining me for Snack Time with Petey. I want to get some like really hard drugs, so I could be like, yeah, this what's this? This is sodium pentothal and some kind of like experimental nerve agent, where I just shit myself. I'll talk to you guys later. We're having what we have for dinner?
Nothing. We're going to bed. We had Doritos for dinner.
We're having Conquisha quanto Shinto Rhoobailius. All right, I'll see ya. No, we're having. What are we having again? We're having frozen, boneless buffalo chicken pieces. She talked me out of microwaving them. That's what I wanted to do. But yeah, we're gonna do corn on the cob,
Fries and celery.
fries, celery, and Rhoobailius.